This question comes to us from Oculus. I think that's Akallas in Australia. And he says the whole release in the club from the top with this trail hand, this right hand, feeling how to do that is really helpful. When you put the left hand on, then it gets a little harder or it's very subtle. Yeah, it is a very subtle move. I mean, I exaggerate it when I show it, but all you've got to do is just barely get the momentum of the club going the right direction. And the key is, when I'm back here, see, again, everybody says, well, you've got the face shut. If you keep it that way and just go to the top, the face is going to be shut and cross the line. Yes. But what happens is you get right here, now my arm rotates in my shoulder socket. So as my arm rotates in my shoulder socket, where's my wrist now? It's in a little different position than it was down here because my arm is rotated. But my wrist is still going to just do this. So really, I get up here, I get here, the minute I start down, as I come down, my right arm rotates, which ends up turning my right wrist back that way. So it's like my hand's facing at you. Now, there was when I did that, when I went from up here to there, my wrist didn't unhinge. So this move has nothing to do with unhinging your wrists. Now that move ties into your left arm starting down, rotating this way. So my left arm is rotating, not pulling forward. Now, once you feel, when you get to the top and you change directions, that's just a little, it's just a little bump move. It's not a major move. Now, you'll see a lot of tour players standing there really exaggerating that move, really tipping the club this way and going here. But they exaggerate it because when you put it to speed, the momentum of the club and everything that's going on isn't going to happen the same way. So you're exaggerating because you don't have speed. All of a sudden, when you have speed and momentum and centripetal force and all that, what you're feeling like you're doing won't look like it at all. So it's what's one of the big transitions in this game, and why people have struggled with it is because at speed, what you have to feel like you're doing to get the club to show up where you want it to be are very different. So it is a very subtle move, and it's out of both arms. If your left arm pulls, it's going to be hard for your right arm to do what it's supposed to do. So they're both. That's why when I talked about the turning of the wheel of the car, you know, when you're doing this. So I don't, at this point, if you look at my thumbs, I've got the steering wheel. When I start down, see, there is no unhinging of my wrists. So it's that move right here. And there also is no twisting of my shoulders. It's just that move right there. Or this wrist is just going here, and this arm's going like that. And it's up here, and it's just that much. And once it redirects the momentum of the club head into the correct arc, then you just go. So it is a very subtle, whoa, right there. It's just very subtle. And then once you do that, you just go ahead and let the club go around on the follow-through side. And now you've got the club in the correct arc. Club face runs into the ball. It starts to get pretty simple. You drag it forward and let the club fall behind you. You can create a lot of speed that way, but there's also a lot more timing to the face, and it's very difficult to control the speed, which is how far the ball's going to go. You might get away with your driver, but you try to do that with irons where you're having to pinpoint distance, that's where it starts to be a problem. So I hope that helps you out. It is a very subtle move, and it's both arms. I mean, I feel just a little movement like that right out of the top. It's just, you just direct the momentum and redirect it. It doesn't take a lot, it doesn't weigh much. If you do it at the right time, it doesn't take any strength, and then you just go with it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for regular updates and tips. Thanks for watching.